Hello everyone, Nicolette here. Let's do a channel tarot card reading today. Whoa, they're jumping. They're already jumping. They're wanting to, this one almost just went off my desk. Whoo! All right, they're ready. They're ready to go. It's been a while. Like they don't even want to be shuffled. I have been sitting here shuffling with them, so they might just be like, let's go. Let's go. All right. We're going to leave this here. The Death and the Rebirth card here in reverse wants to come up. There's my other two cards. Faith came out reversed. She wants to be upright. Understood. Okay. I don't know if you just saw that, but she kind of like came out reversed and flipped and then went back. And then she was just like, all right, we want to be upright. All right. Oh my God. Knowledge in reverse. They are jumpy. That's funny. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this one unfolds. Overall energy here. Oh, I've got the Sage coming out in reverse. The Maiden in reverse. Emotion and intellect here on the overall. Wowee. I'm kind of feeling this energy. There's a lot of imbalance happening here. There's a lot of imbalance. Like there's a lot of really cool things happening here. You know, you've got this, with this particular deck, when this card comes up in reverse, it's really talking about allowing yourself to have the rebirth, like whatever needed to go, whatever needed to, I don't think I can say that word on here. Whatever needed to go is gone. So it's time to move forward. It's time to let the new take its place. But here in the overall energy, you know, you've got emotion and intellect here, you know, which is really talking about that balance of listening and following your emotions, following your intuition, letting both of those things run symbiotically and cohesively to guide you forward, you know, trusting in both. The Sage and the Maiden here in reverse. This to me, like this is such interesting energy. Two cards up next to one another in reverse. There's like this clash. There's this clash of wisdom. There's this clash of, what's the term I'm looking for? Almost like you're not following that intellect. You're not following what you know, which is interesting because the knowledge card's here in reverse. You're not prioritizing yourself. It's like this old pattern is gone, and you released it, but you're trying to re-embody it in this new form. Because you don't trust it. Faith is here telling you to trust it. Maybe that's why this was trying to fight me so hard, you know, reverse, because I think maybe you are kind of fighting that trust, and she's here to tell you, like, you need to trust yourself in order to move on. Let's get some clarification. I know this is a little muddy right now. Right off the rip here, I got the Ten of Cups in reverse, then I have the Star card. Yeah, like, it's time to pour into your cup. It's time. What are you waiting for? Let's get one more shuffle on this, and then we are going to get some clarification here. There's a card, it looks like, that's right in here. I'm just going to let it unfold on its own here. All right. So for the overall energy, let's get some clarification. One more. All right. So I've got the Nine of Cups, I've got the High Priestess, and I have the Two of Pentacles here in reverse. There's that imbalance again of the emotion and intellect. Like, you've come into all of this knowledge, you've done all of this work on yourself, and you've gotten yourself to this really awesome pivotal moment to transform, to embody that transformation. Like, it's already here. And you still don't trust it. Even though you set out, you set the intention to do this. You did the work. And now that you're here at this moment, you're like, I'm just getting this sense of just confusion. And maybe I need to take a step back, right? Because now I'm seeing almost, you're looking at this blank canvas. It's like, all right, what color do I choose? What line do I start with? What shape do I start with? Where do I start? We live in a society where so much of our path is just, it's created for us. It's drawn out for us, right? We follow these templates of a path. And now there's no templates on this new journey. None. It's all yours. What brick do I start with? Ooh, I knew there was a card in here that was upside down. What do we got in here? The Five of Cups in reverse. Why am I not surprised? They're flipping. All right, yeah, she stayed that way. That's quit dwelling on it so damn much. Just draw a line. Stop worrying about it. You can build on it. Continue, move forward. This is telling you to get your butt moving. All right, let's look at our Death and Rebirth card here in reverse and get some clarification on that. Two more. All right, I've got the Moon. I had the Death card come out. And I have the King of Cups here in reverse. That's a really interesting dynamic here. This is just coming back to, again, like, you do not trust yourself right now. Why? Why, my friend? You've done it. You've done it. You're here. I've got the Three of Cups here on the bottom. And as I'm looking at this, as I'm seeing this, I heard the word self-isolation come to mind. Like you're blocking off connection and help. and encouragement and guidance from other people, like reassurance. Sometimes it's good to have some reassurance. I'm not saying that, we should live on that solely and that we need everybody around us to validate our choices. But sometimes just having people and allowing the people that actually care about you and that love you, that believe in you, to just support you and say, like, you got this. You got this. So don't isolate yourself. You need to gain some trust. Let's see. We're going to focus on some advice here in a minute on how you can work through that. But let's move on to our faith card here. No, let me get one more here. Okay. So I had the Knight of Wands here come out in reverse. I have the Queen of Wands. And I got the Four of Wands. This is on your faith card, friend. This is telling you, like, get that momentum going. It's time to go. It's time to go. Because the longer you sit, the longer you keep yourself from really getting to that point of, like, fuck it, I made it. I fucking made it. Of celebrating that. Right? And I keep hearing, when I'm looking at this Knight of Wands in reverse here, sometimes we look at that card and it's like this very fast energy. And sometimes it's here and then gone. With that being in reverse, with the Queen of Wands here, with the Four of Wands on the faith card, that to me is saying, like, stop. You're not going to lose this. This energy, like this new beginning, this new opportunity, it is here to stay. All of the work, all of the effort, and the time that you put in, it's here to stay. You've built it to stay. Trust in that. Trust in yourself. Trust in what you've done. Trust in what you're building. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, like, stop waiting. You already made the choice. There's no more choices other than to just go live it. Experience it. I hope this is all making sense. Let's go to our knowledge card here. That's 3. Let's go ahead and see what we got. So I've got the Knight of Cups. I've got the World in reverse, and I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is like such a... Again, this is just confirming here what I've been saying, that there's this new opportunity. And it's wide open. It's wide open. You, like, look at that. The Three of Wands, you created this. You know what it is because you created it, and you're just looking at it like you just don't trust it. And that's... Let's slow down for a minute, because I understand this point. Because it's that releasing that fear that the good is going to be taken away, and that the good is temporary. That I keep hearing that in my head, like it's temporary and I don't trust it. This is deceiving. And I'm going to get there, and then it's not going to be what I think it is, and then I'm just going to find myself in that cycle all over again, having to start over again. But again, this is energy that's here to stay. This is fulfillment for you. Let yourself at least experience it. Here's a Wheel of the Year. Oh my God. Like, yes. Take a chance on it. Let yourself have this moment. Let yourself start this new beginning. Step onto the new path. Because the old, like, that death and that rebirth card here, man, like, it's done. It's gone. It's not there anymore. All you have is what's right in front of you. Go. With love. Go. Let's get some oracle cards and some channeled messages here. What do we want to start with? I want to start with the Akashic Records today. Let me get 5 cards here. Keep pulling my own hair. Let me get 5 cards on this reading. Channeled messages. 2 more. Sorry, I just looked at one of the cards. I wasn't even paying attention. It's one of the first ones that popped out. Oh, that is funny. I can't wait to show you this. Look, take a chance. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Boom. Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Shout it to the world. That to me is just like, just say fuck it. I'm doing this. If people are questioning you, maybe that's where your doubt's coming from, is people questioning that. I don't see that here. I think you've got a lot of people telling you, like giving you the thumbs up of like, go. You got this. But if anybody is doubting that and projecting that onto you, that any sort of doubt, you kind of just need to tell them to fuck off. Sometimes we just got to tell people to fuck off. Not everybody's going to understand, and that's okay. Some people are rule followers. And when you shift your whole life and the whole energy about you, it requires breaking some rules. They're harmless. People don't think they're harmless. People think that they're going to destroy, every structure of being that you are, but they're not. My point is, some people are rule followers, and it scares them when they watch people around them deviate from that structure that they have clung so hard to for their entire lives, because it has made them feel safe. But you didn't feel safe in that, and you didn't feel authentic in that. And so you questioned it, and so you made moves and choices to deviate from that. So, the opportunity's here. Take it. There is no going back here. There's nothing to go back to. If I can tell you anything from this reading, there's nothing to go back to. And it's the best case possible for you. Moving on. Reflection. You are being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. So kind of, I'm hearing too, like, remember why you're here. What brought you here? Boundless possibilities. Because you broke free. You broke free from that cage. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Remember, we talked about that. Like that in the past, the happiness and the good stuff was temporary. I'm not saying that you're never going to run into a challenge again. That's not realistic. You know, life challenges us. But the really good thing, that foundation, that strong foundation that you've rebuilt for yourself is here to stay. And you're going to be able to brace for those challenges moving forward a little bit better. And take them a little bit easier head on. You know what I mean? So, I'm just reading the cards now. Strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. Take action. You've got to take some action. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to get 3 cards here. One more. Divinity, purposeful, and blossom. This here with these 3 cards is really saying that nothing that you've done here was without purpose, was without following your own guidance and intuition, and really bettering yourself on an emotional level, mental, conscious. Every facet was guiding you to this, and it was not in vain. And because of that, because you listened to that, because you allowed yourself to go through that process of transformation, the world is your oyster. And it has opened up this huge doorway for you of really awesome shit. Fulfillment, joy, happiness, health, wealth, all of the above. The opportunity is right in front of you. Like I don't even want to say it's right in front of you. Like you're standing in it. This isn't about crossing a threshold. You've already crossed that threshold. The door behind you is closed. You can't go that way. All you got is forward. Trust that. All right. I want to pull one more card here. From the Alchemy deck. Worthwhile. Worth is not earned, it is remembered. You were born with it, untouched by achievement or performance. Be mindful of that which measures your value through productivity, beauty, availability, or disposition. The world may value these traits, but they are not truths. Treat yourself like someone who matters because you do, deeply and without exception. Offer yourself the compassion you have always deserved. Do so again and again. You deserve this, my friend. You deserve it. Let yourself have it. That's all I have for you today. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can visit my website, abstractforesthealing.com, to book your session. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you so much. Peace and love. I will talk to you all very soon.